what determines how peaceful you are or how happy you are? Because when you think about it, what everybody is looking for is just peace. I mean, a peaceful life, which means there's no anger, there's no jealousy, there's no pride. Because when we analyze carefully, what's disturbing us most of the time is negative states of mind. Yeah, so we have to check where do those minds come from? Where does that mind wishing to harm? Anger is a wish to harm. Where does that mind appear from? Because sometimes it's there, sometimes completely peaceful. Sometimes we're very happy with the people around us, the situation around us, the work we have, and suddenly it appears almost like from nowhere, and it controls us. And it controls us to such an extent that we end up not knowing who we are. We end up doing things, saying things to hurt people, and then when we come out from that anger, when it subsides, we kind of feel this like, who was that? Who did that? Most of the time, when you look at the moments where we're angry, we're never actually at peace. There's no peaceful states of mind. So when we come out from the anger and we go back to our kind of normal selves or peaceful self, there's a huge amount of regret because we weren't that person. That angry person is not us. So a lot of the time when we see anger, the emotion of anger, or we call it a mind of anger, that mental state, and the person that we are isn't the same thing. It's not one entity. If it was one entity, that means every time you think of you would be angry. You would be anger. So sometimes even in English vocabulary we say I am angry. You identify anger with you. When it's not the case, anger comes and it controls us, it controls other states of our mind, and then when it controls that mind under anger, we can do all kinds of harmful activity, harmful speech. So then we have to check, what is the opposite? What is the opposite? How can we eliminate or even reduce those states? Because when you reduce them, that's when peace comes. And if you really look at our daily life, that's what we want. Who wants to be angry continuously? It's impossible to be angry the whole day or a week. It's impossible. Maybe towards one object you can have a lot of anger, but to keep that same intensity of anger, it's impossible. So you, the person, and anger, it's not the same thing. So what happens? You have to check, why does anger come up? Where is it coming from? So normally, it's a state of mind that comes up when usually we can't get what we're looking for, what we want, what we need, and there's a very strong clinging to having that. And it could be the job situation you want, could be the partner that you're looking for, a certain state of livelihood, it can be reputation. So all these things we're kind of craving for, because we think that having that will bring happiness, will bring contentment. But then craving for it, and grasping for it, and when it doesn't happen, first there's irritation, because you can't get what you want. Then as it increases and the mind starts to exaggerate that discontentment, it becomes anger.